Okay, very good afternoon. Now I'm going to explain the concept of tuples in Python. So in these topics, these are the topics we are going to see. So how to access the tuple values, operations and functions, nested tuples, and inserting elements, modifying elements, and deleting elements from a tuple. So what is the main difference between list and tuple? Uh, a list which is used to easily mutable one, so we can easily modify once we are creating. So after that we can modify the list element, but in tuples we cannot modify. So once we have created the elements, we can't modify in tuples. Okay, so that is tuple is immutable one. Im- so tuple is a Python sequence which stores a group of elements or items. So tuples are immutable. Once we create a tuple, we cannot modify its element. So cannot perform these operations: append, extend, insert, remove, pop, clear. So these operations cannot perform in tuples. Create and assign a tuple. So we can create a tuple using a parenthesis. Inside parenthesis, the elements can be same on different types, and empty values also which is used. Tuple with one element, so observe comma after that elements. Okay, so print student means it will print the values. So do not use any bracket, it will begin a tuple and not a list or any other data type. So it is possible to create a tuple. Uh, it is possible to create a tuple from a list by converting a list into a tuple using the tuple function. So you can easily range function also, which is possible in tuples. Accessing tuples, you can use indexing and slicing operations are commonly done on tuples, so used to access the tuple elements. So accessing slicing operations, extracting a piece of tuple by mentioning starting and ending position numbers. So the general format of slicing is start, stop, step size. And basic operations, these are the basic operations. So we can usually find usually I'm going to use the tuples for finding length, concatenation, repetition, membership, and iteration operations. So len function which is used to finding length, concatenate which is plus operation, plus operator which is used to concatenate the two values of tuples, and the star operator to repeat the tuples, and also membership which is used to using in and not in operator. So it is used to finding a values will be present in the list or not, and also can have some functions and finding a length. Nested tuples also possible, starting nested tuple values. So using sort function you can use a value, and also reverse function you can use, and inserting elements in a tuple which is not possible, but you can use concatenate values modifying the elements in the tuple. So also deleting elements in the tuples is also possible. So that's all about tuple functions.